Okay, today we'll be discussing more input types. Okay, yesterday we have discussed some input types. Input type equal to text, radio button, and then checkbox. Those things. Okay. Now there are so many input types available here. Button we did, checkbox we did. Here in this list, submit we did, radio we did. Okay, some of the things we did on those things we used to do regularly. Okay, but there are so many input types. uh, let's see some more. Okay, input type equals to text. We already did so many examples. Yeah, you see input type equal to password. Okay, this is also some important thing. Let's open with uh, Internet Explorer for output. For editing, open with Notepad. Okay, let's clear all form data, and then let's do password. Okay, username, this is label. Okay, just label, and then we'll keep this one as a and nb sp semicolon, just one space it will come, or else you will add two spaces also. Just I have saved. Let's see. Okay, input type equal to text means only text box will come. Input type equals password means it will also be a text box, but that characters will not visible. Let's see how it will be. Just to refresh here. Yeah, username I can write something. Password, you see there. Yeah, you see in your in any Google Home, that login page, the password we cannot see. Okay, this is called input type equal to password. If you do input type equal to password, this kind of text box will come. Okay, then you can do submit. Okay. Mm. Okay, that form action first.html, that after submit that action is running. Okay. Next thing is submit button. Already we have done. Type equal to submit, and then reset. Okay, reset is also there. Okay, in the same button, in same place. Just a minute. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. This HTML input type. Okay, first one password done. Reset. Let's see in this submit. Next to submit, there will be a command called reset. What reset will do? It will clear whatever the user. If I instead of doing manually deleting all of just you can click reset. Okay, reset button. Let's see how it works. Input type equals to reset. This is another reset button. Okay, we just we can add here only, here also. We can give some space between these two commands. Save. Just to refresh. Yeah, now I have added something. Just reset. All are cleared. Okay, reset. If I can do reset manually also. Instead of doing manually, you can do reset using reset button. If you click reset, it will clear. Okay. Okay. Next thing will be radio. Is we have already discussed. Okay. It will select anyone. Checkbox also we have already discussed. You can select anything. Button is also click me. This is input type equal to submit. This is the submit button. Okay. Input type equals to button is also there. Let's see. That is submit button. This is normal button. Okay. The submit button will trigger in the form action. Okay, wherever form action is there. Whereas normal button on click is equal to alert. This one just message box will come and then it will show something. Let's see here. Refresh. Just click me. Eject. It will not action. If you do submit, that whatever the first.html that is in the form, it will get executed. Form first.html. Okay. Okay. Next thing will be type equals to color is used to input fields that should contain a color. Let's see input type equals to color. Let's see what it will be, some color type. I saved the document, refresh here. We don't know. It is also working like same thing. Oh, depending on the browser support, I think if you open this in another browser, it will work, I feel. Okay. This Internet Explorer is not working. Input type equals date is used to input fields to contain date. Yeah, let's see this one. This is also important. something you can keep ID. Just refresh. Why it is okay? It is also coming. Maybe the old Java, this HTML will not work. And then depending upon browser support, the date picker can show up in the input field. Let's see if we open any other browser. Open with the Google Chrome. If the date field come or not. Yeah, you see, date field came in this browser. In this browser, it didn't came. It is not visible here. Okay. Now you can select whatever date you wish. Okay, whatever the. Okay, here also something color came. You see, only it accepts only three values. You see, RGB. Date also we are getting. Okay, depending on browser, it is working. Menu max attribute. ID data max data. I mean, yeah, minimum date. We need to if you want to mention minimum date, this is maximum date. Okay, whatever the date it is appearing here. Now it is coming all 2020 all things. You can mention a minimum date, maximum date also. Okay, using using this max attribute. Okay, maximum only you will get. Apart from this, it won't accept. This is also same. Okay, between it should work. Data, I mean, okay. Next thing, date time local. This is also another attribute. Input type equals to email, or else we'll run this one min max one by one. Let's see. Input type equals to date time local. Input type equals to email. Email should be something auto something dot all should be coming match. Okay. Okay. Let's do BR. Save. Reload. Okay. This is normal date time. This is we have kept something called minimum maximum. Something. Oh, with the date timestamp, it is. You see, it is coming as a date and then timestamp, which which one AM or PM you can select. Okay, this is some different thing. This is date local. Date local means date plus a timestamp is coming. This one is minimum 2000. Minimum 2000. Yeah, you see minimum 2000. After 2000 it is coming. Everything is coming. We don't have 1998, 1997, something like here, correct? Whereas here you can see 19, yeah, from it is old also time is there. Here we kept a minimum 2000. That's why it is not coming out here. You see, minimum 2000. I am unable to get this. Okay, this is email. Yeah, directly emails are coming. Okay, if I keep suppose wrong thing, let's see how it behaves. No, we need to keep email only. Okay, next thing is input type equal to file. Okay, suppose you want to upload any file to the something to the server. This is the option. Suppose input type equal to file ID. You can browse a file to upload. Just browsing. Let's do save. Okay, it will become after the select file. Okay, refresh here. You see, you can select file. You can select anything. Okay, reset. It will reset everything. Okay, it's a simple input text type equal to file ID name. ID name will be same attribute for all the input, whatever the attribute it is. Okay, but values should be differ. You need to put some different value to identify this is a file or something. Okay, this is a password or this is username is id equal to username, pass name equal to username, something like that. Okay, you see, you will get select file choose. Okay, we'll get like this. Here also, here it is coming like this. Okay, this is a different browser type. Type month. Only month it will accept. Let's see. It is we are only accepting only month. Which year, which month. That's it. Okay, only accepting month only. Next thing is input type equals to number. Max minimum 1, maximum 5. It will accept. I have saved this one and then refresh here. Reload. 2, 3, 4, 5. You click on the top arrow, you can click 5. Only it is accepting only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. It is a box arrows, down arrow, up arrow. You can click. Here are some common input restrictions. Checked, disabled, max length. Okay, checked. Checked means by default, if you want to, suppose radios button is there. Um, Input type equals to radio, where it is. Or type equals to radio or checkbox, it will work. Okay, let's see how it works. Uh, this is drop down. This is also a drop down. Let's see this example. Input type equals to radio. Just copy. Okay, now what I am doing, this is some radio. Input type equals to radio. Radio means 3 radio buttons are there, male, female, other. Okay, let's refresh here. Reload. Here I see we need to again either check once again. By default refresh, nothing is selected. Okay, if you want to check one, just name called checked. Just to refresh, reload. Yeah, you see, mail already checked by default. Correct. I want to put this option to other. Just it will after refresh, it will by default it will check. It will check like this. Okay. Even it will work not only radio buttons. It will work in check boxes also. This checkbox also it will work. You can try this checkbox also. Save this one. Refresh here. Okay. Now other already automatically checked. Here nothing is checked automatically. After refresh. Okay. I have a bike. this I want to check automatically when as soon as refresh. I have a bike. Checked. I press checked. Save this one. Refresh here. By default, after as soon as refresh, it will be checked automatically. Okay. This is all about checked thing. Okay, disable also there. Okay. If you want to make disable, just you can make disable. Suppose boat. I don't want to show this in the checkbox. Refresh. This is disabled. You see, yeah, we cannot do check like this. It is already disabled. Okay, disable will also you can possible here also. I can go to check something here. You can make disable for other. Just save. Right now everything is can be checked. Right click reload. This is disabled. Okay. We need to select only. We can only do select only these two. We cannot select this disable one. Okay. Max specifies maximum value of an input field. We have already done a max something date or something. This is simple pattern read only required. Size value. Okay. Okay, something required field is the required field. Let's see. What we did required this one. Required means it will be visible on the I think. Mm, okay. With this session has been input HTML input types is done. Input attributes. What are input attributes here? These are all attributes only by default. Why this is mentioning? Value attribute specify the initial value of the input field. Value. Input type equals to ID, name equals to value equals to John. Yeah, let's see. It will come by default. Something is visible. Just save. Refresh. You see, John by default John come. Otherwise, it will be like this. If you don't put John, value equals to John. If you do refresh, nothing will come. Only empty box will come. If you want to put some value, value equals to ABC, it will immediately refresh. That ABC will come. Okay. This is all about value attribute. Read only attribute. Read only attribute means we cannot edit that checkbox. Suppose this value ABC, read only. I kept read only. Then let's see. See read only. I cannot edit anything here. Okay, that's why we can see only that one. Okay, that is called read only. I cannot edit. Read only. Okay. Disabled. Disabled auto specify that an input field should be disabled. Disabled. Let's see this also same now, similar kind of thing. This input type equal text. This text value John disabled. Let's see. You see disabled. It the thing is we cannot add or modify this one. Okay. Here we can edit this one. This one we cannot edit. Size. Size. How much size you want? Input type equals to text size. You can mention size equal to 50. Just I saved this one, and then right now this is the size. Just after reload, you see the size will be get increased. You can put the size of the say, text box, list box, whatever it may be. Max length also you can do. You can put max size, min size, multiple attribute. Multiple attributes that user is allowed to enter more than one value in the input field. It will allow more than one value. You see, this is somewhat important. Refresh here. You see, browse. Here I can select multiple control. You press shift. Just open. I think you should select multiple also. Okay, maybe here it will work. Refresh here. You see, three files selected. Okay, this is a old browser. That's why we are able to only one. Here we can select three files. I have selected three files. We can select multiple files here. There only one file. Okay, 7 files. Placeholder we never use. Required thing is we have already used. Step step equal to 3. Step attributes as well legal number intervals for a input field. I don't know this. Let's try. Reload. Yeah, I see steps. Yeah, this is step equal to 3 means 0, 3, 6. Again click 9. Again click 3 table is coming. Okay. It is counting 15, 19 only. Okay. 3 divisible numbers will be coming. Okay. Autofocus. Autofocus attribute should be automatically get focus when page loads. Okay. Let's see how it works. There are three. Okay. Input type equal text two only. two text fields. Okay, autofocus. When I do refresh here, refresh here, automatically the cursor will go to, should go to that place. Okay, let's see autofocus how it works. I kept autofocus only on this text only, first name only. Okay, whenever I do refresh, that cursor should come like this. Okay, let's do refresh, reload. See, cursor is directly going there. Refresh, reload, autofocus. Okay, if I do autofocus last name, the cursor will go to last name. Just save, just refresh, reload. See, focus is going to last name. We can add text in that last name first at first. Okay, this is called autofocus. Height to width. Okay, want to increase the size, width, height, text box. You can do. That means this size, width, height will come. Big size will come. You can check once while practicing. List attribute. Okay, it is done already. We have done so many lists. Auto complete. This is also similar kind of thing. I don't think so. Okay, let's go to another one. Form action. This already we have done action. Form crypt. This is some cryptographical thing. I don't think so. We use it now. Form method attribute. Form form target. Form action equals to 1. Input type equals to form target. It will be blank. Okay, target location you want to either new window or new tab. It will be open. This will be already done. Form validate. This we never used. We should use only JavaScript validation. Only is okay. Let's see this form validate how it works. We use we prefer JavaScript validation. I don't think so. How it works? Let's see. Here for email, input type equals to email. Input type equals submit. Input type equal to submit. Value equal to submit. Two submit buttons are there. Let's see how it behaves. Reload. Submit without validation. Please include at in the email address. Okay, this is submit without validation. This is submit with validation. The validation is working now. At is please include at submit. Please include a dot submit. Please include dot at dot is use a wrong position. You see something. It is also validating. Form validation. Input type equals to number means refresh here. Here it is not working. See, this is the old browser. That's why it is not working. Here it is working. Reload. I didn't enter anything. Submit. Oh, it is going. Okay. This is something. It's not fully validating. At least somehow it is validating. Okay. Okay, next thing is no validate. Okay, let it be. Okay, next and next important thing is mark you. Suppose H2. Just I have just saved. I'm just refreshing here. See HTML tutorial is coming. See scrolling. Scrolling is coming. There are attributes for mark you also. It will go like this and then it will go like back to front also there. Something. Okay, some mark you attributes are also there. Let's you need to check on Google. Mark you attributes. Behavior. Behavior equal to scroll, slide, alternate. These are called mark you attributes. You can see BG color. Mm, Behavior. S- Scroll, slide. Scroll, slide. Okay, these are the behaviors. Let's see this one. Just save this one and then reload. We see background color. This is something. You see this behavior, how it works. Oh, it is going. Oh, both are busy colors. Okay, okay. Light blue. Let's see this one. It stopped there. Just scroll delay. Delay means slowly it will scroll. Uh, Direction. Up or down or left to right. This is also there. Direction. Right now, left to right it is going. Mm, let's see how it works. Reload. Oh, it is coming like this only. Yeah, it is coming right to left. Okay. I have changed the direction. Okay, it is going like this. Okay, that's all about HTML course. Congrats all of you. And let's connect with the other course next day from C. Okay, we'll continue with the C course. Thanks all of you. Thanks for listening, watching these videos also.